attend this presentation can listen to it at their time. This morning, some new features and functionality for Metapress, including a new brand, and this is what you're seeing in front of you right now with a new logo and a new way of presenting Metapress to the market. Looking at our new website layout, walk through the account page, how you manage journals, talk about our new platform called the Essential Platform, using our mobile product, and then some of the marketing website changes that we made in conjunction with this latest release of software for Metapress. For rules, all the lines are on mute. If you have questions, you can type those into the web chat window, just like you've been doing, and we will monitor that during the call. And we're here about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit shorter than that, depending on what kind of questions we get. If you are more or less familiar with this page, this has been Metapress web presence for quite some time. We'll be looking at changes to this web page focused on 3 or 4 major areas. One panel here to the left, where you see ignitions and your logins and some account information that's been here. We look at information down here at the bottom of the screen. This is typically to help our support team do some troubleshooting that has to happen. Then we'll be looking up here at the top of the screen and looking at we're making some changes about where this information lies on the new website. So as we go through the new website, we'll be focusing on these areas and showing you where. Now, notice that you can't see the screen I'm looking at. Can you see the page or not? In trouble? So most people can see Cisco Meet page. Are you seeing a presentation page, Metapress page on it? Diane, thank you for that. And Carl, I can't see it at this point. Carl, I know. Carl, you be able to put your password in? Require a password. We'll go ahead and hopefully you can get that put in during our call. This is a typical Metapress. I'm going to show you the new website. We have the look and feel of the Metapress website, and it looks a little more up to date. We have a few places of where things are typically found, as I just indicated from the prior page. We have at the top of the screen, we have sign-in information for signing in and signing out. Up here at the right, we have the location of all those recognition panels that are over here, and we'll show you exactly where that is in just a few moments. We have down at the bottom of the screen, green panel for upcoming events and news and information. We have a panel here where we'll be rotating in different publishers and featuring different publishers that are current clients of Metapress. And this side here, this is from our test, so we don't put real journal covers in there for efficiency purposes, but this will be the journal covers or book covers of a publisher, showing different publishers will appear every time you log in. On the screen, we have a tab for support information. We see it in a very small type, and we have introduced a feedback box here on the bottom right side that's available to provide us feedback on your web experience. So a couple of these features a little bit more. This is the feedback box. So when a user hits the feedback button, it opens up a window, allows them to input their idea, describe the content of their idea or their feedback to Metapress, put their email address in, they post the idea. This was to collect information and get direct feedback from users as to their web experience on Metapress. Is down at the bottom, if you saw that little white button where it says support information, when you click that white button, a opens up, and it gives the important troubleshooting information that's needed by our support team to try to figure out what issues you're having and those kinds of things. So it's very simple to use. It's not always interfering with your experience. So what we do as we develop this new web portal Metapress is to remove the clutter that was there and to provide a fresh user experience. We do that theme through the rest of the platform in several different areas. Our new search page, the persistent Google search box that appears on all pages on our web pages going forward. You'll see this search box. We search within box down here, below it, where you can refine your searches and the combination of searching within the content, within these results, and then content type, and the rest of the refinements as we typically put into a page. But how much more space we have for the actual content publisher, so the reader in the browser can find the information they're looking for much more easily. Content, the title, the often things are much more evident to somebody's browsing the information. Our journal page with the abstract on it, we remove some of the information up here with regard to saying who the publisher is and what the DOI is to clean up the page so that it's much more designed to present the information rather than to inform people what the content is. Change the icons when it comes to HTML. Some people were confused what those icons were and how. So we've created buttons for people to actually download either the PDF or HTML. Everything here is hyperlinked, so hyperlinks to the authors, so we could provide the emails to them. We can do all that through the hyperlinks here. Of course, we can education and in RIS format or in text format. So let's look to the article display page on .com. We journal of the content. We've added not added a new feature, but we've changed how a feature works. A lot of feedback regarding new issue alerting and being able to use it more easily and more available to people for use. So we've actually raised it up on the page, bolded so that people can find it easier, and this will focus on driving in your content and driving more discoverability to your content. In the past, when somebody signed up for a new issue alerting, they had to create an account and go through an account engagement process. Today, all they'll have to do when we release a new product is to put in your email address, confirm address, and capture anti-spam tab at the bottom of the screen. Trying to make it easier for people to get new alerting features, new content alerting, and we think a great way to help people find information about your journal and to keep the information coming to your users. To your ID, and everywhere on every page we have the sign-in information, and you click on your login, you'll bring to the account page. Now, the information was the information that we used to have persistent on the left-hand side on every page. We've made it available on every page, but you have to click it to display it. So this is a sales demo account that we have, and our recognitions are down here at the bottom. Right, tools are here. If we had saved or marked items, so we've changed this to an account page of where you're at during your experience of Metapress.com, but much more appealing and easier to use, and frees up a lot of real estate for us to focus on the content that you want your readers to have. Manage journals. You can listing of all the journals that you have on Metapress. Then what the journal page looks like. What you're used to seeing on your journal page are still here. When you, as a manager, I'm going to sign in as a different presence, you have a manager journal label available to you. So as a casual reader, you don't see it. When you as your administration view, you get to manage your journal. And when you hit that button to manage your journal, you'll be presented with a new journal page. Your attributes, you can insert your own journal cover here should you want to. Browsing your desktop to find the new cover, and then you can just load it up yourself. Or if you don't want to retain the new load, just hit revert. It goes back to the current cover that's been published. You can choose your sample right through here, making sure that the sample is native, so you can change the sample stack for a particular item. You also have the availability to see your alerted subscribers, and by to the alerted subscribers, you can actually download in Excel format the subscribers that have signed up for alerts for that journal. So we've tried this again, a more pleasing and a lot more relevant to how you like to manage your journals. So this is the major attributes that we've made and we've made to the Metapress website. We've also been using a new product called Metapress Essential. This product is focused on publishers. At entry-level publishers, we have a lot of publishers who have only one or two journals. They don't have a branded web presence like many of you do. Our institutions' budgets are changing so that they're not able to keep and manage hard copies, and that puts a lot of the smaller publishers at risk of not being able to fulfill electronic subscriptions and therefore can't meet demands of the institutions. So we've built this product to serve that smaller segment of the marketplace, focusing on helping publishers become more self-sufficient. This is the feel of the Metapress Essential core page. You see a new logo called Metapress Essential. It's focused, it's green in color, and part of the idea we're putting this together is the idea of growing publishers and helping new publishers get started in the marketplace. So we have a theme of leads, but essentially it's the same kind of platform we have for Metapress.com. Just focus on a different market segment. Looks very much the same. It's a community site, so there's no branding for the publisher. The publisher see their own corpus of work and can do some searching within that corpus. But again, most of these publishers don't have a lot of journals in the first place. So we can give them an opportunity to have access to the electronic market this way and the ability to deliver their content to researchers around the world despite the fact that they're small in size. So that's what Press Essentials is about. You'll hear more about that over the coming weeks, and we're excited to introduce this product for this particular market segment. The next this morning is Metapress Mobile. A lot of discussion in the market today about the relevance of the mobile platform and how our industry is going to be impacted by mobility and how people use mobile devices. When working with this concept of mobility, we went to our market space and figure out what was going on. So we spent some time focus groups asking admissions, graduate students, and researchers what they expected to be able to do on their mobile devices. Because we focused that way, we think we have a product that is well received and very usable. What we did was decide not to build an app. Whenever the mobile experience, you have to look at whether you're going to do an app where you have an application specific for each mobile platform, or whether you're going to do a dynamic web approach. And we are going to be focused on optimized mobile experience for our customers and our users. We think the way to go is overhead while it delivers the mobile experience to users. Dramatic mobile device recognition. We have pairing for institutional access. We can between the mobile experience, the desktop experience. What we learned during our research was that people use multiple devices during their day. So if you recall, on the core Metapress page, we have something called recently viewed sites, right? Recently viewed pages. And they persist between the mobile experience and the desktop experience. So users at a desktop and signed into their account, they view the last several articles last pages they stopped on, the articles that they were reading, whether they're on their mobile device or on the desktop device. And that's with the experience across different platforms. So we're that part of our product. This will look like on a handheld device, and when you search, it comes and gives you the search results. There on your mobile device, you found when you typed in your search term, we got book chapters here. It was a article, it was an article, the published date, clear result, where it's been published, and who the author is. And it's a clear idea of exactly what the content is, but one of the best things about Metapress is the filtering feature that they have. And you can apply filters to your results and do your refinements. So you can refine by online date, subject, copyright, language, content, all things that users are used to experiencing on the desktop with Metapress. They can get this experience on the Metapress mobile site as well. So filters, of course, it will do this that you've been doing, but then apply the filters to that. Get to a journal article, we have several windows that you can close and hide by pressing the arrow there on the right-hand side. Get the fast track. You get to see more details and the full text, all available on the mobile device. So the full text will look like to load the content down. If you have access to it, that lock will be open, and don't have access to it, the lock is closed. Opportunity to sign in down here. We'll talk about the sign-in process and what that looks like in just a couple of minutes. When you have more details, you get to see the title, all the details about that particular article, the author, the publication date. So the more details that we provide on our core form, you also get to see here. Really about the way that we've been able to bring across the best features of our desktop experience into the mobile experience. So at the bottom, you can share this. There's a share button on every page. You can send a link of that content either to yourself or to a colleague. That was one of the important pieces of feedback we got during our research process. They like to email themselves links of articles that they found, or email a colleague that they're doing it. A support page to assist with frequently asked questions. Support assistance, when you open up the support assistance model on the handset, it creates a link of the last page that you were on. So when you send in that support request, we know what you were looking at, so we can do a better job at following up and making sure that we can fix the problem that's there. Recently viewed items are shared across the mobile and the desktop experience. So what we're doing here, down here at the bottom, you'll see a you toggle from the full site. Your location will persist. So if you're looking at this article on your mobile device and you hit the full, you'll go to the normal experience presented on your mobile device. But you'll see some additional features that are not currently in the mobile, like pay-per-view and purchase, which are not on the mobile client at this point in time. So pairing is a big deal. Part of what people expect to be able to do. They expect to be able to get the content that they have a right to through their institution, regardless of the device that they're on. So if a student is on or a researcher is on a term inside the library or inside campus, and you can go through the process of getting mobile access by clicking that link at the top, get mobile access, and then up and walks you through how to get your mobile access set up. It tells you how to pair your device. On a mobile device and you're on campus, you'll get with an to authenticate your mobile device. You get to pair with an existing account, to not pair the device, or to create a new account. You also get the option to not see that page again because we know you're bothered with stuff that we don't particularly do. So if you're on a mobile device and you're on campus and you're looking at something that recognizes that from Metapress that you're on a mobile device, you'll get automatically prompted to pair that mobile device with your account. Users can pair up to 5 mobile devices. This was an important feedback that we got back during our research. Many people use as many as 3 devices during the day, and unfortunately, sometimes you lose a device. So it's the right number. We settled on 5. Not the right number either, but we're going to start there. The pairing 60 days. You signed into your mobile devices. You'll be at the bottom. You'll see the memberships from the footer. While missing Metapress on the mobile devices. The details include your expiration date, so you know how much more time you have left that device is paired with your institution. 7 days and then 1 day before expiration. And manage this through their institutional librarian tools that they have. So actually, if they want to discontinue the access for a particular user, they can do that from the librarian tools menu should they need to do that. So that's basically the mobile experience. We'll be going live with this at Frankfurt next week. You should be able to go online, point your device to Metapress.com, and if it's recognized as a mobile device, you get the mobile device experience. Now, the thing about it from your perspective is all of our current publishers receive the basic Metapress.com mobile experience as part of their current feature set, so that will be included with your feature set. No charge for that, and for a limited time, you guys will also get that feature for free. We're excited about that. We've a great offer for you guys to be additional services for your clients, and we really a great deal for everybody. Also, as part of this rebranding activity that we're in the middle of, we've done a little something to our marketing site. This is similar to the current website I've been showing you this morning. The link for Solutions, Resource Center, and Contact Us all go to the marketing Metapress.com. The search box is persistent, so if it lands on marketing on a page and they want to search the academic content, they can put their search there and they'll be taken back to the Metapress.com content page. You can sign in and open your account from here for Metapress.com too. We have the usual information here about requesting a proposal or getting more information about us. That we're just starting to build. This is from our test site, so all these links aren't quite accurate yet. But the viewers that are trying to figure out how to get engaged and how to get their content online, the page will be focused there. And as we have more content, there'll be more information here for clients to use as well. Very familiar to most of you. All of our clients are here. So if someone is on Metapress.com and want to find out who hosts their content here, they hit the Client tab, it's brought to this page. We've also seen something brand new to Metapress, and that's a Metapress video channel on YouTube. One video up there, we actually have 2 videos. We put the second one up yesterday, which was Heather's overview for the librarians. We do presentations for publishers today and tomorrow, this morning and this afternoon, and we'll post a version of this up on YouTube as well. We'll build this site for basic how-tos for users and publishers, and to really use the YouTube as a way of communicating some basic information to folks, so they know how to use Metapress better and how to have the information. And we're looking introducing a YouTube channel, and hopefully find it as useful as we go through the next several months and add content to it. So, to the end of the presentation, we've covered new features and feature content for Metapress. I believe that you guys will find this much more useful to you as you go through. Your users will appreciate the new layouts and new designs. So, a couple minutes and see if somebody types a question into the question window. Well, I hope so. That must mean I did a fantastic job, or you're all just so excited you can't stand yourselves. Hopefully better. We're excited about this, and hopefully if you have questions through the coming day, you can always send them to marketing@metapress.com. We'll get those and we'll answer them for you. Thanks for your time and attention this morning. We really appreciate it. Have a great day and happy selling. Bye-bye.